Hey guys, welcome back to another UD Las Palmas career mode. And today, yes, we will be entering the month of January, which means its transfer window is open. And yes, right now we don't really have a lot of money to spend. We only have 2 million plus probably 2.5 million dollars to spend in this transfer window. But the thing is, we are trying to sign a defensive player, but not sure it's at the center back or right back, left back, just a defensive player because we have been really horrible. And hopefully, I can sign somebody young who's capable of playing for the first team at this moment. So yeah, and then at the monthly report right here, we signed a couple players and rejected a couple players. Same usual youth business that I'm going to do. And yes, so right here, Valles and also Martin are sold. So we have a little bit of money to spare. And right here is Mal Cassis. Mal Cassis is the first player that kind of went through my mind. He is apparently showing a great potential player. So he could be in the range of 80 to 84, which is fine because I do need a long-term player. He's currently 18-year-old with a rating of 67, which is fine because we can definitely develop his skills level. Agent was asking for a release clause for 3 million, and I'm really happy that this player is taking a 100 or 100 euro pay cut. So that it's the signing that we made. And I don't know, and now of course I'm not going to spoil what happened to the remainder of the January transfer window. But yes, we have signed one player, which means apparently we have Lemos on the right back. And unfortunately, it's 26-year-old, but he is worthing like 2-3 million. So I believe I'm going to use Casas more because, again, it's a long-term thing for me. Or it's a long-term thing that I want to invest in as youth players. And yeah, here's the first game here against Labrada. That's how you pronounce the name, I believe. And Finsky in goal. Casas will be starting his first ever game for us. Of course, he must be very delighted how Dwight Schrute is, put a lot of his trust on these young players. And it's Casas on the right-hand side. Some first action here in the early 5 minutes here as Marutan holding the ball up. Here's Ruiz. Back to Marutan. Back to Ruiz again. Good football here. Here's Varela. Sweats it back to Ruiz. And this is the type of attacking football that Dwight Schrute want to demonstrate. It's just pass and move, pass and move, pass and move. In the box, in the end, just sweats it if you want, or take it on your own if you want. But again, nonetheless, good attacking football by us so far. And right here, back cross, but we couldn't clear the ball here, which is very, very frustrating at some point. And unfortunately, by the time I said it right here, we conceded that one. And right now it's 1-1. How great it is. We were happy while it lasted. So here's Durola on the right hand side, crosses the middle to Marutan, but unfortunately that was well offside. And it's a pretty clear offside. He shouldn't be complaining about it. And good call by the ref, by the way. No VAR needed. And right before halftime here is Prieto. Through ball to Enteca on the right hand side, right outside the box. Crosses in the middle to Jose Farhan, but yeah, it's actually hit one of our players, but it was a very powerful header nonetheless. Here's the roller on the right hand side, looking for some support in the middle, and I try to sweat it to Pedri, but poor defending, of course, poor goalkeeping by this team, and we are taking 2-1 lead. It was actually kind of funny. First, it rolled past the defender and apparently butter hand by the goalkeeper. But by the time I said it right here, goalkeeper makes a fantastic save to deny our third goal. And yeah, so far we have been doing good, to be honest. Here's the Role to Varela to Marutan here, and here's Duro right inside the box, but it went over the bar. Should have hit the target for sure. Should have done better. Here's Varela to Duro, looking for a pass. Right back at Ruiz. Good through ball run. And he's a Pedri on the left hand side, cross in the middle for Rella. And again, brilliant football. A couple of build up, a few passes in the end just opens up for Rella in the middle. Score that kind of empty netted. And here's the Role to Duro. Still going by himself. Looking for support. Still going by himself. Here's Duro. And what a great, fantastic finesse by him. And this is definitely one of the great goals he scored for us. It's just Nicolas Pepe style finishing. Just kind of inside or outside the box and just curls that one in. And goalkeeper had no chance. And we just won. And here we are playing in the Copa, whatever you call that, just a cup competition against Real Racing. And they are in the same division as us. And Susak and Lugano will be debuting. Will be making their debut today, and of course some unfamiliar faces will be playing as well. Will be starting as well, resting some of the main players for the league cups, league matches. And right here, Kai Brink could have scored his first ever goal for the club, but he was well offside right there. And here's Lopez, probably one of our loanee, or if not one of our players. His Arida to Kyrian to Samuel right here. Even though I signed Samuel for actually kind of a cheap cost, hasn't really made his name in the game. But yeah, right there, Lopez just opens our score 1-0 here, which is fantastic to see. Taking an early lead. Kyrian to Arida to Lopez. A through ball to Arida. And pass in the middle to Kyrian, but that was just off the post, just a slightly little bit. Good football by us. And here's John Ender, through ball to Garcia right here. Take a shot, good save by Vinsky, and to keep the trouble away from us. Here's Samuel, Benito, and to Kai Brink here. To Lemos on the right hand side, crosses in the middle, Lopez, and should have scored there with ease, or he should have hit the target. And right here, Susak kind of got the ball back, but he lost it again. And poor marking here, easily turned by the racing player, and good save by Finsky nonetheless. And yeah, here's another chance. Here's number 14. I don't know how to pronounce that. He's number 14 still. Nobody's marking him. Nobody's getting close to him. To Sahudo. And a good save by Fincy once again. We are having a lot of troubles at the back at the moment. Apparently, Racing has a lot of chances here in the late game. And right here, one of the players hit the post. And we are not giving up this fight so far. It is Marutan. Still orchestrating some play here. And here's Lopez in the box, back to Marutan, and just powers that through the goalkeeper. 2-0 lead, and definitely we are going to advance into the next round. And yeah, we still have a chance here apparently. Here's Samuel. And yes, here's Lopez. Samuel again, good football, and could have scored there, but good effort. It was quite close. It was quite a close finish. And that's how the game ends, 2-0. And brilliant. We are going to advance into the next round. God knows what round it is. And looking at the squad hub right here, I'm going to, yeah, Jonas Brandt can't be playing for us with 50 rated, so I am going to put him on the loan list because I don't think I'll be using him much with Kai Brink already playing on a consistent basis in the first team. And yeah, trying to sell a few players to make a little bit more money, to sign at least one more player if we can. Apparently we just have a lot of right midfielders, and of course a lot of Cam for sure. And yeah, of course, Casas, apparently I want to give him number 4. Nor number 10. So I'm going to give him number 24 as a right back, as a new number. And we received the monthly report of the youth squad. And apparently a lot of players are still 40 something rated or having that little bit of a dark red marker. It's not something that I want to see in a team. So I don't know what's my decision here, but definitely going to get rid of some of the players here. And yeah, here's another game against Zaragoza. Apparently they are at first of the yeah, apparently they're at first of the transfer one. Not transfer window, but yeah, no, they're at first of the league table. I found the right word finally. And yes, right here, first chance here on the left hand side. Berga to Torres to Bergai again. Shinchin Kakawa, but try to finesse that one. But Finsky was there, makes a fine save, comfortable save. Here's the Wamana. Here's Kagawa right here, slid in by one of our players, and good save by Finsky once again, proving he has a first team goalkeeper material. And it's Varela to Murutan, great through ball to Duroli. Has to be taking a lead here, isn't it? No, because you know what? His finishing is quite horrible, by the way. Should have scored there or should have hit the target. And I don't know what's happening here. Right here in the box, still having some trouble to get rid of the ball. And we got Finsky got the ball back, and we just and yeah, that's how we conceded the first goal. Just mistake, and of course that is Finsky's mistake for sure. He has to take the blame for it. And it's Durole, and still going by himself. I'm pretty sure he's the fastest player in our team so far, and he has been ticking down in the box, and that's a very, very it's actually quite obvious, to be honest. Has to be a red card. Not a red card. Not even the booking at all. I'm fuming right here. I'm fuming. Look at this once again. Oh yeah, that has to be a yellow card for sure. I mean, it has to be a card in general, yellow or red, but has to be a card. And yeah, so Duro is going to take this penalty, going for top right in the end. Good finish by him. The goalkeeper guesses the wrong way, and we equalizes 1-1. Fantastic. Here the score is still 1-1. It's Nito on the left hand side. Fig one of our players. Fig Cassis again. Makes it too easy, but Finsky again makes another fine save. Here's Murutan to Ferrella to Munoz, Castellano, Shinchin Kagawa, and apparently the other team are quite I don't know what happened to the stamina right there, but hopefully that's a glitch. And again, Finsky makes another fine save, and this is something that I do not want to see. It's poor marking again. Almost a free header, no pressure at all, and we are. And Zaragoza is taking a late lead here in 2-1, and I don't know. I'm like really, we have been like terrible for the past few games. And again, this is the inconsistency that we show. And right here, we could have scored there, but it was really unfortunate in the end. And that's how the game ends, 2-1. And like based on where we're sitting right now, mid-table, our objective is to get an automatic promotion. It seems really impossible by in this point. I think right now what we want to achieve is to be playing the playoffs, and that's the only way we could actually promote ourselves into La Liga, Senda, or the first division. I can't even bother to pronounce the name of the league. But yes, I think this is our objective right now. We are just kind of far behind. I'm pretty sure we are like 15 point behind from the second place. I don't know who that is, but it is going to be a long journey. Yes, apparently I know that there's like a semi-final and also a final, and they play like 2 games, to determine by the aggregate for sure. So maximum 4 games, which is going to be a pain in the ass, to be honest. And here's Narvez. Good save by the goalkeeper. And again here we were playing against Racing. Once again, we just faced him in the cup competition. Is Ruiz to number 14. Back to Ruiz here, playing some patient build up by Racing here. In the box, crosses the middle. Again, poor defending. Lemos, what are you doing there? You are the captain. You are one of the most experienced player. You shouldn't be allowed to be scored on like that. Here's the Role. Here's Kai Brink. Give it to Naves and just chips it over the goalkeeper. Next time, get the ball, just finesse it. Please don't chip, or he's not the quality to chip. Unless you know they are players like Golovin, Aparici, Ez, and also Paulson's quality, then I would do that. And by the time I said it right there, we conceded our second goal. Great. And trying to get the automatic promotion is going to be impossible at this point. Ruiz to Kai Brink. And looking for some pass here. And gives it to Farella. Took a shot, but it was too powerful, way over the bar. And hopefully right here, we can get a consolation goal, late consolation goal. And it's Ruiz to Marutan, to Naves right here. Did well enough, puts it back in the middle to Pedri, and we got one back, 2-1. Well, we showed good spirit in the end, and that's what happened. 2-1. We lost 2-1, and I believe that's the last game of this episode. Of course, very disappointed. And by the time we were trying to end this episode off, our tallies, it's being offered from Zaragoza, and I was like, you know what? Sure, he's 33-year-old. Just try and get rid of him. I know he's the captain, but I believe I do not need his help at this point. We got Sousa who just called up, so yeah. So Artelli is going to be gone for sure. So I believe that's the end of this episode. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.